You press the play?
Yup.
I'm like, I didn't see you pressing.
I
Yeah.
pressed it.
Okay.
Good thing you asked. All right. Welcome to You Are Beautiful podcast, episode 21. And we press the play button. Welcome, Maria. Welcome back.
Hello.
Oh, hold up. If it's crooked, it's crooked. All right. So, it's been a couple of months since we had our last conversation. And let's see over here. How long has it been since
The last podcast?
no, since we changed our diet, since we went 100%.
Oh, 10
carnivore.
weeks.
10 weeks. All right. So, before we do this, this is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a doctor. These are all jokes. Everything that I'm going to say is a joke. Now, if you don't get a joke, the joke, it's your fault. You don't get my sense of humor.
I know.
All right. So, I'm actually, now these are all jokes. I'm actually better than a doctor. So this diet is going
Dr. Mo.
Dr. Mo.
Mo MD.
Mo MD. Do you know? And so my name is Muhammad Usman Hussain Ghori, and my given name is Usman. So there were five guys who were named Usman, including me and four other idiots in my one fucking class. I'm the only Usman you know, right? In my one class in Pakistan, there were five.
Oh my God.
So we always used their first name or had some sort of nickname for Usman, or sometimes use their last name. So my first name was Muhammad Usman, right? So my name was MD Usman. So I was supposed to be this guy.
Oh my God.
So we changed our diet about 10 weeks ago. We were sitting down right here and we had a conversation. So I said, Maria, you're awesome. You're beautiful. You've crushed it in about 6 months. And I think we can take your training to the next level. And she's like, let's do it. I'm like, well, this diet is going to sound crazy. It's very restrictive. It sounds like you're going to die and have a heart attack. But I think it's the healthiest way to eat. And shout out to Paul Saladino. You have a baby chest. If you need help with your pecs, I can help you out. But otherwise, you're awesome. So tell them about the diet and what you changed over the last 10 weeks. How have you been eating based on that conversation we had?
So basically, I'm just eating the meat, fruits, butter, and that's about it.
That's
but
about it.
But I don't eat any processed foods anymore. I don't drink alcohol.
You don't drink alcohol.
Yeah,
So
nothing.
when you're talking about meat, what kind of meat?
100% grass fed.
100% grass-fed. I mean, like just red meat, chicken, fish.
No chicken and no fish. Just meat.
Just red meat. So you're talking about like steaks,
Yes.
burger patties.
Yes.
All right. What do you what do you use to cook them?
Tallow. Beef tallow.
Beef tallow. So basically, you're cooking beef and beef fat.
Yes. So
Well,
I don't use oils.
So you're basically having a lot of cholesterol. So your cholesterol coming from beef, cholesterol coming from beef tallow. I've seen you add some butter to your steaks as well.
Yeah. Raw butter.
Raw butter. Nice. So apparently, I haven't looked into this too much, but what are the benefits of raw butter versus regular butter? Just Paulo Saladino says it's good, so you just follow it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing
Pretty
wrong
much.
with it. A lot of them, like I tell my clients, if I just say it's good, just follow it, and then don't worry about the research. I've done it.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's a silly way of just following somebody. But like, if somebody is actually doing something and they're successful, just think about it. And they've been doing it for 10, 20, 30 years, then chances are that you find something that they're wrong about is really low.
Yeah.
So don't just blindly follow everybody, but like if you find somebody that you trust, there's nothing wrong with just like And
Yeah.
I trust Paul Saladino. Everything
Yeah.
he says, it's worked out. So
Yeah.
we don't really need it. I mean, if he says raw butter is better, it's better.
Yeah.
Um, so you're eating lots of eggs, lots of red meat, and a bunch of
Fruit.
men are scared about this. So I'm proud of you for doing that. Fruit. Do you know how many grams of protein you're getting a day?
No, but I should write it
No,
down.
you shouldn't.
No?
No, that's exactly the point I'm making. Do you know
Yeah.
how many calories you're eating a day?
No.
No. Good, dude, good. So I don't want you to stress about it. I'm like, as long as you're eating the right stuff, it doesn't matter how much you're eating.
Yeah.
Dude, like, look, if you just won't, you can't eat too much of anything. Like, if you're adding too much butter to your food, it's gonna feel weird, right? It's
Yeah.
gonna be too greasy. You're not gonna be.
Yeah.
If you're adding too much salt, it's gonna feel weird. At some point, like, how much red meat can you really eat in one sitting? Eventually, you're gonna be like, I'm done.
Yeah.
And you know what happens if you eat too much red meat? You're just not gonna be hungry for a long time. So, how about? So we went over what you're eating: fruit, meat, and do you control how much salt you're eating, or do you add salt to your food?
Yeah, just to the meat, but I mean, that's about it. My
Yeah.
eggs too.
Yeah, but you don't worry about controlling the salt, right?
No.
Good. And yeah, we talked about this. You need to add more salt. And no vegetables.
No veggies.
No
No
veggies.
veggies, no salads. No.
Okay, so how? What about the portion size? Go over a typical breakfast. You're eating like what, 3 meals a day?
Yeah.
All right, so go over breakfast. What do you have for breakfast?
Let's see. So I'll have 2 eggs, ground beef.
How much ground beef?
I want to say maybe like,
Like you're using that one of those packets, right?
yeah, half of it.
So
Maybe
half,
like
of it,
yeah.
half of it. So that's half a pound of ground beef. And now how lean is that ground beef?
It could be like 90 or 80.
80. So if you go with 80, that's about 480 40 or 480 calories. So you're getting about 250 calories from that. And then you're getting about 140 from the egg, so that's about 400 calories. And then are you adding some butter on top of it?
Avocado.
Avocado, so that's about 100.
Yeah.
That's like 600 calories right there.
Yeah. Like yesterday, that's what I had. And then I
Yeah.
also had like cottage cheese with half a banana
Yeah.
and raw honey.
Nice. So you're so have let's stick with the breakfast for now first. So the avocado and the eggs and the beef, and then are you adding fruit to that meal, or that's one meal?
No, all that fruit.
How much fruit?
I'll have maybe like 1 pear.
Yeah. So you're eating about like 700 calories, and probably with the avo and a little bit of oil here and there, what you're cooking the eggs in, and ground beef in. Like you're eating about 800 calories in one meal.
Yeah.
That's how much like a if you take a health conscious California man MAN, he would probably be eating less calories than that. Ugh. But yeah, dude, like 800 calories, you're just smashing that. And what were you saying about that cottage cheese?
No, I had that for breakfast yesterday too.
Okay,
So the eggs, the ground beef, a little bit of avocado, and then
bro, loading it up. So
Yeah.
here, so you have a really big breakfast. That's pretty badass. So do you feel like how are your energy levels? Do you feel sluggish in the early afternoon?
No, I feel really good.
Yeah, you know how people say when you have like a really heavy breakfast, you start feeling sluggish, and the afternoon time your energy levels are low.
Yeah.
Do you feel any of that?
No, I don't. I used to feel like that
Mm-hmm.
when I was eating all this junk food.
Uh-huh.
I used to feel like really tired, but now that I'm eating healthy, I
Mm.
feel like I have more energy.
So yeah, that and I want to really compare what you now that you've told us that you have more energy. Give me an example of what you were eating before for breakfast.
Uh,
And then yeah, take your time. No need to rush.
No, I mean, I used to eat like scrambled eggs with ham and hash browns and beans and with ketchup. I
Yeah.
like eating I used to eat my scrambled eggs with ketchup and
And how many scrambled eggs would you eat?
too.
Yeah. So check this out, and then maybe you would sometimes eat oatmeal or something like that with the eggs and
Yeah.
stuff. So check this out. You only were eating two scrambled eggs, and then not a lot of protein with it. Just hash browns, oatmeal, this, that, right? Ketchup. Now instead of those two eggs, you're eating two eggs and sometimes three I've seen on your plate, and
Yeah.
sometimes you have those eggs with a bunch of steak,
Yeah.
at least half a pound or more of steak. And now you just told me about two eggs and then ground beef and then cottage cheese, protein on protein on protein, cholesterol, more fat, and then you add the avocado and sometimes you add the butter on it. You're eating so many more calories than you used to.
Yeah.
So much more cholesterol than you used to. So much more fat, so much more protein, and your energy levels are higher.
Yeah.
And talk to me about lunch.
For lunch, I'll have just ground beef and avocado again, and then fruit, either like a banana or strawberries.
And then dinner.
Dinner, I'll have maybe some pancakes. I'll mix the two bananas with. I try not to eat a lot of bananas during the day. I'll eat at least like two. If I know I'm gonna make pancakes, then I'll just use the two bananas with four eggs, and then with strawberries, and then ground beef on the side.
Nice,
I
nice,
eat
nice.
a lot.
Dude, good. And dude, these are all heavy meals. These are all big boy meals. So you've been doing it for 10 weeks. You're eating more food. You're eating a lot more red meat than it's recommended by doctors. You're eating a lot more cholesterol than it's recommended by doctors. You're eating a lot more calories than would be recommended for a person your size. And how much do you weigh?
120.
120, right?
5'4".
5'4". I mean, that's a decent weight, but that's a big chunk of calories coming in. So you're eating more food over the last 10 weeks. You're eating more red meat over the last 10 weeks. You're eating more cholesterol, more fat, more salt, and more butter. So what changes have you seen on your body, just physique-wise?
I'm no longer bloated, thank God. I used to suffer from like being bloated all the time for like the past, I don't know, maybe 15 years. So
15 years you've been bloated,
Yeah.
and in the last 10 weeks it changed.
Yeah, like I'm not bloated at all.
So 15 years, and you went to doctors.
Yeah.
You went to health professionals. There's a fucking same way of saying doctors. I have to say at least one fuck right in there.
I know, but I feel so good now. I feel so good, and even my skin, I feel like my skin changed so much.
Yeah.
And I don't even wear makeup anymore. Just
You got that carnivore skin, dude. It's glowing because all the nutrients are actually going in. It's regenerating, and
you know what? It's funny because I even went to my dermatologist not the other day, but like maybe like 3 months ago. And I was telling her about just my skin, because I have like a lot of like little like red dots. And believe it or not, ever since I changed my diet, my skin just looks so different now. Like you can hardly even like see that anymore. And she didn't tell me that. My dermatologist never told me, hey, maybe you should make changes on your diet. Like she just told me that it wasn't gonna go away. I'm like, oh, okay. She was like, you should just use these creams and this and that. And I'm like, okay. But she never talked about like maybe the food that I'm eating, you know?
it's just the business model, dude.
Yeah.
The business model of a dermatologist, of a doctor, of your health guru, or like not health guru, like your fucking health professional. That's the
Yeah.
term they use, right? Their business model is they get paid when you're sick, when there's a problem.
Yeah.
All right, you go to your dermatologist and you have 5 issues. Let's say your skin, psoriasis, this shit, that shit, pimples, acne, right?
Yeah.
And they give you a diet that fixes all of them, right? Now they don't get paid. Why would you go back to them? You're fixed. You're cured, right?
Yeah.
They can't sell you a cream.
Yeah.
Now you come to Grandmaster Gains. You're Grandmaster Gains. I'm bloated. Grandmaster Gains. I have pins and needles in my stomach. Grandmaster Gains. I have like acne in that skin, marks on my skin. Now Grandmaster Gains charges you money. You're like, all right, give me $400 a month. I'll fix all this shit, right? So you come. I give you diet advice. I give you this, which is all jokes. I just tell you jokes, right? Don't give you diet advice because I can't legally. And your psoriasis goes away. Liz, that knee issues went away. You're stronger. You're less bloated. All that stuff. Now, if I fix all those things for $400 a month, you're not gonna be like, fuck Grandmaster Gains, I'm out.
Yeah.
You're gonna keep coming back to Grandmaster Gains, yo.
Yeah.
What else am I gonna fix? Right? So my business model is based around making you healthier. They don't know because they don't need to know. They never had to know.
Yeah.
You know, they're drug dealers, dude. They're drug dealers. What have I ever sold you? I mean, I've never. If anything, I bought you red meat.
I know you have, and you know that's the day that you just literally like opened my eyes. I was like, oh my god, you know, like you really care about your clients, and that just meant a lot to me when you did that.
Dude, it's just, bro, like it makes me happy when I see you guys happy. You know, because like at the end of the day, I say that a lot at the end of the day, because my purpose is to really watch. I get joy out of watching people become happier and healthier and realize how easy it has always been.
Yeah.
You know, how much happier are you in 10 weeks? You know, that
Yeah.
whole stress is gone.
Yeah.
You're not worried about gaining body fat. I mean, you saw like a lot of progress. Like, how much weight did you lose?
So far 12 pounds.
12 pounds in 10 weeks, and that's all body fat, and the bloating is gone, skin is feeling better. So I don't worry about who's buying, who's selling, who's giving what to who. All I'm saying is the task at hand is you're getting some red meat, you're gonna feel good, you're gonna tell all these people, and they're gonna follow this and feel better.
Yeah.
I just want to see everybody shredded, and God will provide me what I deserve.
Yeah.
That's what we're here to do.
Yeah.
But dude, like seriously, one thing I do want to point out that this advice that you followed, that that did cause a huge positive impact in actually every part of your life. You know, think about it. You have more energy levels, work is better, working out is better. You were starting to miss workouts because your pain was so bad.
Yeah.
You know, you're happy, and now you don't have to worry about going out and eating and the guesswork and all that stuff. Are you worried about gaining weight during the holidays?
No.
Yeah, because like we had a conversation, and you're like, I don't even want to cheat.
Yeah.
Why would you like? Talk about that a little bit. Like I told you, like, hey, if you want to cheat on your diet a little bit on Thanksgiving and Christmas,
I was like, no, I'm
go
committed.
for it. like why? Like, are you not having cravings? Do you not
No,
feel
honestly, I haven't had any cravings. Just the other day on Friday, I had my friend did like a Friendsgiving, and she asked me if I wanted a drink. I was like, no, I'm okay. And then I went home and my stomach was feeling great. You know,
Yeah,
like I'm glad that I didn't drink because I knew I was gonna be feeling like crap. So, you know, I'm glad that I didn't even eat anything. Like I ate at home and then I went to the Friendsgiving.
Yeah, dude, and it's just awesome that to see that somebody as nice as you, somebody that doesn't look like all fucking crazy and hardcore, is following a diet that's super extreme. Because I used to have a client who had high blood pressure to the point where he would have nosebleeds here and there, and he was on medicine for it for a very, very long time. And his whole diet was the same diet that his doctor has prescribed him: low fat, low sodium, no salt, no red meat, no eggs, no cholesterol, lots of beans, lots of rice, and all that stuff. And I told it's this high amount of carbohydrates, these high amount of vegetables, high amount of vegetable oils, beans, lectins. That's what's causing his high blood pressure. And I'm like, dude, I'm not a doctor. Can't give you this advice. I'm just gonna tell you that this is the information that I have, the research that I've read. The person who is a doctor, Paul Saladino, he's giving this advice. And you're doing the exact opposite of what you should be doing. This advice could have helped him out. But this motherfucker instead bitched out, quit. Like, if he had listened and had faith that like you did, had actually just the balls to give this a shot. Look, anybody who's scared about the carnivore diet, right? About the carnivore diet. Thinking that it's going to be unhealthy and all that shit and they're going to die. I did average, right? 1 gram of cocaine a week for 6 straight months. Now, I don't know if it's on the higher end or the lower end, but 6 straight months, and I did not die. Now, I also know people who've done more than that. I've had 50 drinks a week for 2 straight years, and I did not die. Now, I'm going somewhere with this. 4 weeks of the carnivore diet is not going to kill you. You cannot die from it. You've done worse shit to your body probably. I was in a fraternity in college. Bro. I've drank enough Bud Light to drown 5 individuals.
Oh my God. But you know what, people?
But the thing is, now that I'm saying this, I'm sorry to cut you off. Now that I'm saying this, people do shit like that to themselves. You making that excuse about the carnivore diet. You've done dumb shit like that. You party too. Right? But we've done all kinds of risky stuff. Drinking and driving. Going on Tinder dates. You know how dangerous Tinder dates are? You don't even know who that person is. The girl could pull out a knife, you know? Like, you don't know. They could be a vampire. You've done all that risky stuff, but you're scared of eating too much cholesterol for 1 month. You pussies. Look at this nice, pretty girl. She did it. She comes and trains with Grandmaster Gaines, and men are like, oh my God, it's scary. He has tattoos on his face. He's gonna yell at me. Yes, because you need to get yelled at. I'm going off track. Did you forget what you were gonna say?
No, I was gonna say this is the easiest diet. Like, please. Honestly,
can you say it in Spanish? This is the easiest diet.
Está bien fácil. It is it's just, before I could have done this so long ago, and it's so easy. Like, I just buy the same thing and I just mix things, like I don't get tired of it, but it's the easiest diet. And before, I wouldn't follow it because I was lazy. I was like, I don't want to just eat that, and it's going to be so hard. I don't know what to buy, but you just got to ask. You know, you just got to ask and look around and like before with I don't know which meat to buy. I don't know if you remember. And then I went with Liz. We went to the store and she was telling me. I was like, oh my gosh, like. And
I made a couple of videos for you too. Just simple, dude. It's that easy. Remember that one time when we were on FaceTime, we were both cooking. I'm like, that's simple. I'm like, dude, just take this thing, put it in a pan, put some spices, it's done. And dude, did you get? And I think a lot of people think you would get bored of dieting and stuff like that, because most of their diets, what are they eating? Dry ass chicken breast, rice, broccoli. Dude, you're eating red meat, steak, carne asada, eggs, butter, honey, cheese. Like, what the fuck? Fruit.
It's the easiest diet.
And you don't have to worry about carbs. You're eating carbs now too. You're bananas, dude. That's a bunch of sugar. Sweet. Honey. Dude, I dump that honey. Dude, Paul Saladino, you're the baddest motherfucker with the baby chest, man. Your chest is so small, but your knowledge is so
We
good.
need to tag him.
He's gonna hear about me. Hey, bro, you know this Grandmaster Game guy is talking shit about your chest.
Oh my god. No, but
yeah.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad that I did this diet. It's been life changing, honestly. Like, I feel so good. Like, I get to wear all the clothes that I want now. And before I used to struggle. Like, I used to buy like different sizes of pants like every month.
Dude, you had like a little fucking baby gut going on.
Yeah.
And for a long time, and I'm like, bro, I'm grandmastering. It's like, okay, my program's the shit. It works fast.
Yeah.
And so if I'm like, why is she not getting rid of that for this long? I'm like, there has to be some problem.
Yeah.
And then when we looked at your diet, it was the rice, it was the canola oil, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And you were initially, I think that's why you weren't like following it. You were a little worried about eating that much red meat and all that stuff too, right? Because the cholesterol.
Yeah.
But I mean, now that you're feeling good, you're looking good.
No.
Yeah, guys, like look at it this way. Do you like the doctor giving you advice? What the fuck does he look like?
Yeah.
Do you look at me like I'm 36 years old, looking all pretty and shit, shredded? Take my advice. Look at her. Look at her. We both eat exactly the same thing. Mm-hmm. And Jordan, who's gonna be back on our podcast one day.
We miss you, Jordan.
We miss you, Jordan. She's so bad.
We're thinking of you.
Yes, I'll make you pancakes later. But yeah, dude, I think we did a good job. Mm-hmm. Good little chat. Anything you wanna end with?
Let's see. No, we'll see you next time. You're gonna see me stronger.
Yeah.
And
yeah, Maria, awesome. Thank you so much for taking the time on your Sunday.
Yeah.
So guys, look, 120 pounds. Female, how old are you?
32.
32, looking 20, like she's 22. Showing great progress. I can't wait to post the before and after of our 1 year transformation and see what you guys see.
It's gonna be in 2 months.
It'll be in 2 months. Thanks for staying with me for this long.
Yeah.
So, guys, girls, ladies, gentlemen, zebras, monkeys, all of you guys, dude, meat, fruit, butter, salt. That's it. That's all you need. And the Grandmaster Gains program. No cardio, right?
No cardio.
You're not really sore. That's it. 2 to 4 workouts a week. All right, Maria, thank you so much for being on episode 21.
Thank you for having me.
Have a wonderful Sunday.
All right. And we're out.
We're out. Yeah.